We are reading the entire Bible this year. You know how it says, lean not on your own understanding? That implies that you have to have an understanding first. So that's kind of why I'm reading this whole thing. So we finished Exodus and we're into Leviticus. Something crazy. After Moses came back from talking to God in the mountains, his face was shining. The people were scared of him because his face was shining. And when he was in the mountains, he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. This is gonna sound, I can relate to this in a way. When I did my first extended fast, I did a watermelon cleanse for 4 days. Then I fasted for 3 days on a water fast. And then after that, I ate raw for a couple days or a few days. When I tell you I walked outside, people were stopping and staring. They were complimenting me like never before. They were like, you look like a model. And they were saying similar things. Mind you, when I looked in the mirror, I looked pretty similar, but I felt like I was walking on clouds. That was probably the best I felt in my life, physically, mentally, spiritually. Everything was just clean. Since people were perceiving me and saying similar things, I could tell that I had some type of glow. Also, this is the first and only time that I ever skipped a period. My period is like clockwork, super regular. So when this happened, I was scared, but I actually learned that there are women who miss periods and that's a bad thing, but there are women who are super healthy and don't have a period. It's because your body takes the tissues that were built and kind of sucks it back in and uses it for other things. That's why certain people have shorter periods or no periods at all who live really top tier healthy lifestyles. Do some research on that if you're a woman, because I'm telling you, I felt amazing. Nobody could tell me nothing. Once I learned that the body could actually reuse that, I was like, why can't I do this every time? Also, I finished Philippians, and in Philippians, Paul says something so profound. Philippians 4:12, I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. And in Leviticus, we can see that the people of God use offerings of food to get closer to God. Moses who fasted, Jesus who fasted, he used the absence of food to get closer to God. So you can use both. And it relates to how Paul says he's instructed to be hungry and full and everything. You need both to get closer to God.